I'm Jessica.
And I'm Sarah.
And we're really excited about the Hunger Games movie that's coming out in a couple weeks. And so in honor of the midnight premiere, we're going to dress up as Katniss. And we're both going to pick two different looks that are pretty iconic throughout the Hunger Games series. I'm going to be the District 12 Katniss.
And I'm Girl on Fire.
And so now we're going to show you how we came up with these looks. So now we're going to do the District 12 Katniss look. And so for this look, we're going to use a lot of foresty tones like greens and browns and blacks because Katniss is obviously in the forest a lot in District 12 trying to blend in and not get caught. And so our first piece is going to be just a basic olivey green v-neck. I actually found this at Rue 21 and it ended up being like $2.50 on sale, so that was pretty great because we want to spend as little money as possible on this while still looking like Katniss. Next, I got some basic black skinny pants, and these were from H&M and they were only $10. The next two pieces, fortunately for me, I already had them in my wardrobe because they'll probably be the more expensive pieces of your look. So use what you have if you have it that'll work. But I just have a brown leather jacket and some brown riding boots. So now we're going to look at Katniss's hair and makeup.
Which we're using different colors of green. The traditional Katniss look is more of a brown, but we just like the green still looks natural and earthy and gives it a little bit of a twist, and it really just makes her blue eyes pop. Close your eyes. Okay, so I'm taking the tealish turquoise color of green. I'm just going to do it all on her crease, focusing on the outer corner of her eye. Just really get a bunch of color in there. We'll blend it later so it'll look more natural, or as natural as bright green eyeshadow can look. Okay, now we're gonna take the lighter color of green, the lime green, and just coat her entire lid with it. Focusing more on the inner corner of her eye. We're actually going to take that straight up into the brow bone and over just a little bit of it. A little bit of the crease. Again, focusing on the inner corner but covering the entire lid except for the very far outer corner. And just take it into a little bit of the crease and straight up into the brow. You kind of want to blend part of the crease into the lid. And I recommend leaving the outer brow just blank, and it adds kind of a natural highlight. We're also going to take the darker color of green and bring it under the eye. Alright, we're just going to finish that up with some mascara. Alright, now we're just going to go ahead and do her hair and put the costume on and show the whole thing together.
So as you can see, my District 12 Katniss look is complete. For the hair, we just did a simple side braid. So now let's go find some dinner.
Okay, here's the pieces that you will need for a Katniss Girl on Fire costume. First, a black bodysuit. I got mine on eBay. It is a wet look bodysuit with a full zipper. I did splurge on it a little bit. It was $52, but I plan on using it for about 5 other costumes in the future, so I felt it was worth it. But you can go to your local dance studio and just get a regular black unitard. Now, the next part of the costume I had to make. It is my Girl on Fire fire cape. There will be a tutorial video as to how to do this, but if you wanted to use a red cape or just a simple flame material, that would work too. But I really liked the effect of the strips of fabric, and that's how it's described in the book. Okay, because I have shorter hair, I had to buy an extension that I just braid and clip onto my ponytail. If you have long hair, obviously don't worry about that. Then to finish it off, I found these at Party City for about $3. It's just flame appliques for your face and eyes. I find that they add a really interesting look, and because I don't have a headpiece, it makes my head on fire. Then to finish it off, I just am using black boots I had in my closet. You could use flats, you could use boots, whatever you want to, basically. Alright, now we're going to start the Girl on Fire makeup tutorial. I'm going to start with just a basic blackish gray eyeshadow. I'm going to take my angled eyeshadow brush and just get a good coating on it. And starting at the corner of my eye, I'm going to work in towards the corner. Now, your technique doesn't need to be perfect. My technique is always just kind of smear it on, and you can worry about blending and smoothing out edges later. Now, in the book, Katniss's Girl on Fire look is basically just her natural look with a little bit of highlighting, but we want it to be a little bit more theatrical and play on it a little bit more so that your eyes really pop and you really get kind of a smoldering look. And whatever color you use for a smoky eye, you always want to bring it around just to get a little bit of unity. Alright, so there's the black. Now I'm going to go in with Ulta's Cashmere. It's just a really nice gold color. I'm going to take a bunch of the gold eyeshadow on my brush. I'm going to start just blending it through the black up towards the eyebrow. And this is where you can start correcting your lines and shape. And just blend it all the way through the black, basically. And onto the lid. And I'm going to go ahead and take this and put it under my eye on the other half. Alright, now we're just going to add a little bit of highlight, which again I'm just using an Ulta brand eyeshadow. This one is Stardust. It's just a basic shimmery pale gold color, I guess. I'm just going to blend it into the corner of my eye for a little bit of a highlight. Corner of the eye. And then into the brow bone. Now we're just going to finish up with some eyeliner and mascara. For eyeliner, I just use Revlon's Color Stay in black brown. You can use whatever your normal eyeliner is. And we're actually going to do basically a really thick coating of it. So. Alright, now I'm just going to curl my lashes And add on a crap ton of mascara. Alright, and now we're ready to add our fire appliques. Which I just got these from Party City. I'll probably only be using the eye pieces because I do not have a headpiece like Katniss did to set on fire, so I'm just gonna do flame illusions on my face. Alright, so after a little bit of struggle with placement and sticking, I have my fire appliques on, which I've discovered that my forehead is really small and does not want to fit flames. But overall, I think we're good. Alright, so now I'm gonna go put in my extensions and get my costume on, and we'll see how it looks all together.
And now, District 12's tribute, Katniss Everdeen. I give you the girl on fire! Let us know in the comments how you plan to celebrate the Hunger Games premiere.
And tweet us your picture, the link's in the description below.
And then be sure to watch our premiere video where we will be wearing our costumes and we'll give a little description of how we felt about the movie. And then come back in April because we'll be doing an Avengers tutorial.
She'll be Thor and I'll be the Hulk. It's gonna be pretty exciting.
So come back because it's
too enjoyable not to. And as always, subscribe.